Mr. Mayor, in terms of the implementation of devolution, where are we right now?
We are still waiting for the Devolution Act that will comply with the Constitution. We are waiting because the metropolitan provinces can only function after the Enabling Act has been put in place. So it's something that we are told the draft has been done by the Attorney General's office and the ministry have forwarded, and we are waiting for Cabinet to approve so that these bills can be placed in Parliament and the various aspects of devolution that are in the Constitution can then be implemented. We hope that it will deal with the issues of executive powers to the mayors, issues of the authorities of the metropolitan provinces, the various secretaries that have to be appointed, and the synergies that have to be created, and the powers that have to be devolved to these centers. So that is where we are with the concept of devolution.
Okay, so it has been years now, and what do you feel is the main reason for the hindrance of the implementation of this devolution?
The problem is the divided nature of the electoral field, the urban and the rural divide. That has created a dissonance and a lethargy in the making of the laws. But we need to get over it, because we need coordination in the provinces, we need coordination in the metropolis. They can no longer continue operating as distinct units. Harare, Chitungwiza, Norton, Airport, and Rua are morphing into one. And therefore we must have a common governance infrastructure, both at a technical level and at a political level, in order to provide adequately for our residents.
What are some of the benefits of devolution to the ordinary citizen?
The ordinary citizens, that we can have a common master plan on various issues. Firstly, the master plan on residential health issues, a common master plan on transport issues, and then we also give them more say in terms of the allocation of resources in their provinces. We need to allocate. They can have more say and determine where a clinic is built, where a hospital is built, where a school is built, where certain services can be built. We then can also pool our resources together to build common infrastructure such as dams, pipelines, railways, and so forth. We can modernize the cities and produce smart cities by using the economies of scale.
We spoke about the refurbishment of the stadium for the Premier Soccer League. How much money did you use to refurbish the stadium?
Well, we used council resources. So council employees, the salaries that they get, and our normal employment, our normal procurement plan, bricks that we have, tiles that we have, the cement that we would have bought. So we will aggregate the quantities. But the method we used was far much cheaper than the method where we were going to get private contractors. So we have not spent over $1 million to date on that facility.
One more question. The Constitution of Zimbabwe turns 11 on 22 May, and it's the one that brought devolution. What is your analysis of that versus the fact that you're still fighting to get devolution fully implemented?
We must comply with the Constitution. What's the purpose of making our own law and we don't want to use it? I mean, that is the difference between civilized and organized societies and uncivilized and unorganized societies. You are not forced to make a constitution. You voluntarily vote for a constitution. You even write the English in that constitution. Then you fail to understand, to implement and to comply with a common and a shared agreement. It just makes people believe that there are certain stages in the development of nations that you have not reached. Once a nation agrees that it is going to do this, it must and it should, and it is bound by its laws and its own public morality to comply with the standards and rules that it has set for itself. So it's a tragedy that 11 years later, there are still aspects of our constitution that we are not complying with or that we have not implemented.